damn, I just got here and I've already got beef. Nick Shirley, you tried it. I eat and humiliate bum-ass losers like yourself for lunch. Your content is low effort, exploitative, fake journalism garbage, bro. You're literally embarrassing. It only took me 2 months, but surprise, I found you. I found your little Cheeto wienered bum. On the 9th of December, 2024, on Hollywood Boulevard in beautiful, sunny Los Angeles, California, the Nick Shirley Bargain Bin YouTube channel filmed my butt cheeks without my consent, misrepresented me, and bum rushed me into a live interview in front of 22,000 people and did nothing while his audience spewed misogynistic and transphobic hate towards me and my friends. So guess what? If you're gonna use me for clout, I'm gonna use your ass for clout. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. So, forgive me, Father, for I'm about to sin. So, on the 9th of December, 2024, I was on Hollywood Boulevard for a artistic photo shoot with 2 friends. We had all met online weeks prior, and Christo and I had been drawn to the idea of recreating this iconic image from the Grand Theft Auto video game. And to me, that day and that shoot was personal because I had spent years behind the camera, directing, producing, editing, and generally just helping other people accomplish their dreams, build their brands up, and build themselves up. And this was the first time in my life that I was actually someone's muse. And I had also just spent the past 2 years losing close to 30 pounds as a result of hard fucking work. And it was the first time in my life that I felt good in my body. And while I was in Los Angeles, California, I wanted to celebrate that and I wanted to immortalize that. And that's when Nick Shirley happened and spoiled the shot. One of our planned shots required us to run into the street and grab some images while the traffic had stopped. That's what you're gonna see us doing on screen. While waiting for the red light, Nick Shirley, who was live streaming at the time with his mom behind the camera, I believe, noticed us.
It's not the same America that we lived in 20 years ago.
And then, instead of minding the damn business that pays him, oh wait, this is the business that pays him. He made a choice. Run the clip.
Because Donald Trump before he was a political individual, he was also a very rich, powerful person. Not only in America, but he is very powerful in other countries. He's very respected in other countries, which is why they go through this presidential thing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but yeah, he got a lot of respect in different countries, and that's what's part of his situation.
What do you think we got going on behind us right here? A little OnlyFans shoot?
I don't know. I mean,
show the camera. Show everybody here.
Like I said again.
Point the camera to my right.
This part of being a free country right here. So
yeah, a little OnlyFans shoot down here on Hollywood Boulevard. You ain't buying no OnlyFans, right?
Oh no, man, never.
You got the girl. You proud of your husband, your boy right here? He's articulated himself very well, man.
She knows what it is. Man.
She knows what it is.
She knows
You too. They're getting a little shoot going on right here. How you guys doing? What are you guys up to today?
This one's broken.
Getting a little photo shoot in today?
Yeah, just kind of. What are you doing?
Yeah, we're live right now. We're just talking to people down here in Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah. What are you guys up to today? On YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah. You guys get Nick Shirley.
My channel, it's not about Hollywood.
It's not about Hollywood. What are you up to today?
We're just hanging out. We're just having some fun, doing some creative photo shoots.
Oh, very nice. Where can we find the photos at?
We're going to be posting them at some point.
Oh, okay. I'll be looking out for them.
It's not about Hollywood.
Okay. GTA photo shoot. Okay. Keeping it real out here. Welcome to Hollywood, everybody.
At the time, I obviously didn't have the context and I didn't really know what was happening, but I knew something was off. I'm 32 years old. I'm a grown ass woman and I've been in these streets, bro. So instinctively, I was like, this is some clout shit. So I'm gonna plug my channel. And that's when I knew something was really off. Because if there's one thing clout demons hate is you trying to clout demon them back. When I tried to plug my channel, Nick Shirley was visibly displeased. And that's when I knew something was fishy. And that's when I promised myself I will find and hunt your ugly ass down. Mother Nature got it really wrong with this one. That ovary was trash. Those genetics, ass. And then on Thursday, February the 27th, 2025, thanks to one of my subscribers, shout out to my subscribers, I finally found his ass. And it was so much worse than I thought. This little ant farm completely misrepresented me and what I was doing that day and framed me as something I am not yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I will do OnlyFans one day. What's it to you? I can't fully put into words how violated I felt, but let me say this. The only reason you or anybody watching this video right now would not be sympathetic with my cause is if you're of the school of thought that I asked for it because of how I was dressed that day. And what I have to say to you is, I'm sorry you can't get laid, bro. I'm sorry women don't want to sleep with you. I understand we all have biological urges and needs, and yours might not be met right now, but hating women isn't going to help you. In fact, it's just going to repel them even more. Listen, I'm not a perfect person. Maybe this is my karma for how harsh I was in my Andrew Callahan video. Maybe this is payback for early work I did when I was a journalism student that used a similar exploitative street interview approach. So anyways, the cycle of toxicity, it stops now, right after I finish this diss video, because content and moves like this are a problem. This is the problem. YouTube is crawling with wannabe journalists, creators who pose as truth seekers, but honestly do nothing more than rely on cheap, lazy tactics and ambush style interviews to churn out content. The formula is simple. You catch people off guard and then you frame them to fit a predetermined narrative that you have in mind. Creators who engage in these types of tactics don't expose the truth. What they do is manufacture it. In our world right now, one of the number one questions you need to ask yourself is, are my opinions truly my own? Or have I been manipulated and nudged in this direction via the content that I'm consuming? So let's break down exactly how he misrepresented me, because these tactics are textbook. And in order to not get played in this game, you got to know the game. Tactic number one, film people without proper consent. Nick's mom, I'm pretty sure it's his mom. From what I understand, it's his mom behind the camera. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wouldn't want to spread fake news about you. Nick's camerawoman filmed me, specifically my butt cheeks, without my knowledge and without my consent. I had no say in what was being presented on camera and what his audience could see of me. Which brings me to tactic number two. Ambush people into interviews without context nor warning.
We're getting a little shoot going on right here. How are you guys doing? What are you guys up to today?
This one's broken.
Getting a little photo shoot in today?
Unlike some of his other guests,
We're just walking around Hollywood Boulevard asking people about the future of America. Where do you think we're going as a country?
Nick Shirley wasn't transparent about the topic nor the angle of his video with me. He put me on the spot in front of 22,000 people, live.
Yeah, we're live right now. We're just talking to people down here in Hollywood Boulevard.
Smile, you're on camera. What you gonna do? Cause a scene? You know what the saying is? Behind every little bitch of a man is a Caucasian Karen of a mother. I got a joke. ChatGPT wrote this one for me. Yo mama's such a Karen. She asked Pornhub for a refund because the video she just watched didn't satisfy her needs. My mama's the best. Yo mama, a mess. Number three, frame interviews to fit a narrative. Creators who use tactics like this already know the stories they want to tell. They'll cherry pick interactions and filter guests in order to fit their pre-approved view of the world. In his case, he decided to frame me as an OnlyFans model because in the right's mind right now, OnlyFans models are like public enemy number 2. Right after public enemy number 1, which is the trans community. The trans community is 99% of conservative paranoia when they're really only 1% of the population. Reel me that. Is your mom really the one traveling with you around the world to tuck you to sleep at night? Number 4, they use leading questions. Instead of asking neutral questions, they will try to nudge their interviewees towards giving them the answers that they want. You can see Nick clearly using this tactic with the black man he was interviewing in the clip that I'm in. He was trying to nudge this person to speak negatively about, first, Joe Biden.
You think Joe Biden proved that some people are above the law by pardoning his son?
Absolutely.
And then about me.
I think we got going on behind us right here, a little OnlyFans shoot.
I don't know. You know,
Show the camera.
like I said,
show everybody
like
here.
I said again.
Point the camera to my right.
This part of being a free country right here.
Thankfully for me, this man did not take the bait. And how did Nick react when the man refused to insult me on camera? Nick patronizingly gave this man a backhanded compliment by saying,
"You proud of your husband? Your boy right here? He's articulated himself very well, man."
For what? Eloquent for a black man? Is that what you're trying to say? That this man was eloquent for a black man? Number 5, they cut context to make things look worse than they are. Creators who use these kind of tactics will edit out anything that makes their target look reasonable. In live streams, they'll simply film things out of context, like me and my butt cheeks.
Show the camera. Show everybody here.
Like I said again.
Point the camera to my right.
And instead of pretending to be curious about who we are and what we're doing, they walk into a situation, okay, with the delusion that they already have the answers.
I think we got going on behind us right here, a little OnlyFans shoot. Yeah, a little OnlyFans shoot down here on Hollywood Boulevard.
Nick had absolutely no curiosity about who I really was and what I was doing that day. And you can see that by the fact that when I did tell him what I was doing that day.
What are you up to today?
We're just hanging out. We're just having some fun, doing some creative photo shoots.
Oh, very nice.
His next question was,
Where can we find the photos at?
where is this content going? Because the platform where this content might be disseminated obfuscates the validity and the artistic integrity of what is actually happening in that moment. And it's like, bro, you don't even know me. You don't even care to know me. You're not asking questions in order to gain insight. You're asking questions that will reinforce the answers you think you already have about this world. Lack of curiosity is the number one killer of creativity. And that's probably why your content is ass. Number 6, encourage your audience to pile on the hate. Creators like this know their fan base, and they will feed them content that will outrage, because outrage gets clicks and gets engagement. In my opinion, Nick labeled me an OnlyFans model for a reason, and that's because OnlyFans is a hot rage baiting topic amongst conservatives and right-wing media as a whole right now. And finally, number 7, make their targets look defensive and unhinged. If you lash out or act defensive on camera, creators who use these types of tactics will flip the script and make themselves the victim. Let me ask you a question. What do you think would have happened if I lashed out at him in front of 22,000 people? I won't lie. I was mad. I am mad. But more than anything, I'm disappointed in you. You obviously have potential, okay? You have some potential, but this kind of content is just lazy. It's cheap. It's unimaginative, and it's devoid of any real vision. If you want to be a real journalist, start by being curious instead of jumping to sexist conclusions. Try actually engaging with people instead of making snap judgments and twisting things in order to fit your agenda and view of the world. And congratulations, you have 100 times more followers than I have. None of these metrics mean anything when your content lacks creativity, effort, and integrity. And if your audience is infested with losers who can't get laid, maybe you should reflect on that and ask yourself why. And if you're gonna make garbage, at least have the guts to own it instead of deluding yourself into thinking that you're somehow contributing something meaningful to the world. Because honestly, the only thing shameful about what occurred and what you came across that day wasn't 3 creatives engaged in a creative collaboration and a woman expressing herself. It was the way you twisted what you saw into something it was not. And since someone on my channel asked for an Italian segment, Here it is. Nick Shirley, Vafanculo. Look it up.